Good morning, besties. Welcome to another beautiful, lovely day. It is currently Saturday morning. Today, we are going to be having ourselves a very productive, busy, fun morning. First things first, we obviously got to get the workout in. And then second, I actually got the scholarship that I applied for, but I have to do a financial literacy course on that as part of one of the requirements for that scholarship. So we're gonna go to Cafecito again. Afterwards, I'm gonna go and get a haircut, just a little trim for my bangs. I feel like they are kind of growing out, and just a little trim down here as well. We have made it to the hair salon. So this is my before. I'm hoping to get rid of all of these little pieces that have been there for years now, and then get a trim up on my bangs. So just a little freshening up. So let's go get the haircut. And here is the finished product. I love it so much. I love my hairstylist. She just listens to what I want and gives me exactly, if not better, than what I imagine that she can give me. So first of all, we kept the length as much as we could again, and we got rid of all of the blonde pieces, which I have been trying to get rid of for years. I also did a couple more face framing, but you can't tell as much with straight hair. And then with bangs, we added a little bit more hair, so they're a little fuller. And I learned from my first set of bangs that I want them to blend out a little more, so I told her, she gave me that, and I told her I like the shortness here, this part, so she gave me that. I love them so much. So good. She just boosts my confidence every time I go. I love it. Also, I just got great news. I'm officially a Sun Devil. I'm so excited. So many good things are happening, and I just feel like for so long I have felt directionless and lost, and my life felt so stagnant. But recently I have been proactive towards getting the change that I want, and I've been getting that change. And I'm just so excited for what's ahead. But anyways, I am now at the library. I'm just gonna pick up a book. So I have been wanting to read something in Spanish for a while, and I finally found one that interested me. I found it on TikTok. It's called Abraza a la niña que fuiste. I love reading a little self-help book in the morning. I just recently finished The Artist's Way. I feel like it really did help me to heal my inner creative. We'll see how it goes, because I've never read anything in Spanish before. I know how to read in Spanish, but I'm sure that there are going to be a lot of words in there that I probably don't know. Pay no attention to the mess behind me. Just got home. But I wanted to do a quick little OOTD just because I felt cute in today's outfit. Basically, just a little summer outfit I put together. We have the Croc sandals. We got a little anklet on. Got the shorts. This is just like a thin tank top that I put on underneath, and then I got this from American Eagle. It's so cute. I have been wanting to wear tank tops this summer, but I'm not that comfortable or confident with my arm area, and I saw this and I was like, that is perfect and exactly what I need. So I picked it up and I'm obsessed with it. I think this is gonna help me wear more tank tops. Started my morning off by reading the Spanish book that I got at the library, and let me tell you guys, this is going to be a very fun and interesting read. I found that as I was reading, I was actually paying attention. With English books, I can be reading and not paying attention because English just comes so naturally to me. Like, I think in English, I speak in English, I read in English. Like, I could be reading and my mind can be somewhere else. But with Spanish, like, I know how to read in Spanish, but there are so many words in here that are so fancy, like they're proper Spanish. And I know a lot of like slang terms in Spanish, but with Spanish, because it's not the way that I think, or I'm not constantly reading in Spanish, it kind of throws me off when I'm reading certain words that I've never heard, but I understand them, but they just seem so new to me. So I'm like really focusing in on everything and just trying to make sure that I'm grasping it all. So it's gonna be fun because I'll be able to actually focus, and I think this is gonna be perfect for morning time because I'll be able to focus on this and I won't be thinking about all of the millions of things that I have to do. For example, like right here. Excuse how I'm going to read this because I sound like a robot when I'm reading in Spanish. Again, because my mind slows down. La experiencia de ver cada vez con mayor claridad las respuestas a las preguntas que me había estado haciendo durante tanto tiempo fue reveladora, muy dolorosa y a la vez sumamente reparadora. Like literally, that's so fancy. Let's get the day started, or the week started. It's Monday. I have actually recently also been looking forward to Mondays to get the week started again. I've just been loving fresh starts for some reason, and Monday feels like a fresh start, even though I have to go through the entire day, but it just feels like, let's go. I feel like I can take it on and I'm ready for whatever this week has in stores. And another reason why I think I'm just so excited about life is because if you've been watching for a while, I talked about how I had been receiving so much rejection from life. Like everything that I wanted to do or I thought I was capable of doing, I was getting no's. It was just so defeating, and I felt like I just wasn't ever going to progress. Like there was nothing more for me. Like where I was is where I was supposed to stay, but it's not what I wanted. And so it just kind of put me in this funk. Like I was literally receiving no's left and right. Like things just weren't going my way. And so now, after like so much mental work, I have started to try to look at rejection. And I say try because it's not easy. I don't think we'll ever get to a point where we're like, oh yeah, I take rejection as nothing, it doesn't affect me, because no one likes hearing a no. It's upsetting and it's self-defeating. Not the word you want to hear, you know, especially when you're working hard for something. You don't want to hear no, but no is a part of life. And the way that I've started to look at it is as redirection, or understanding that I gotta know because this isn't for me. It's because there's something else in store for me. And for a long time, whenever I would get that no and I would try to tell myself that, I didn't want to believe it. And I would literally sit there and cry and be like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing? Like I'm doing everything that I need to be doing because this is what I want, right? Like that's what you hear from people. It's like, oh, if you want something bad enough, you need to think that it's yours and it's gonna be yours, and as long as you're working towards it, it's gonna happen for you. And I would do that. I would do all of those things, but it wouldn't happen for me. And so I would sit there and I would cry and be like, I'm literally doing everything that I need to do, everything that I'm being told that I need to do, but it's not working out for me. Like nothing is happening, nothing is moving forward. And I would be so frustrated because I was doing everything that I thought I needed to do. And I don't know what the right answer is for that. Like, is it true? Is it not true? I don't know. But all I know is that the only thing that you have control of is to keep moving forward and to keep believing in yourself. And even when you get that no, keep going. If it is something that you really want, keep going. Don't give up on yourself. And sometimes it's okay to take a new direction, because I felt like, oh, I made this choice when I was younger and it's the choice that I need to stick with in order to feel like I was successful because I succeeded in that goal that I had when I was younger. But as you get older, sometimes your priorities or your desires change, and you need to be okay with that and learn that it is okay to change directions and change your life, and for it to be completely different than what you wanted years ago. You know, when I first graduated high school, I wanted to go into film and television production, and honestly, like, it is something that still interests me, but I'm going back to school for something completely different. I'm going back for information technology. Like, it's not what I originally wanted. And you know, that is something that if like later on in life I want to pursue, I can still pursue it. Like, nobody's telling me that I can only pursue one thing in my life. I think Before, I used to put so much pressure on the end goal of things, and now I'm just kind of like, you know what? I'm living life day by day. I'm making my choices now. I'm writing those choices. I'm excited for those choices, and if those choices change, that's okay. So I'm at the library. I got a study room, but I'm whispering because I feel like it echoes so much. Everyone's gonna be able to hear me. Okay, I think it should be fine. Okay, so I am going to be connecting with my academic advisor, actually not my academic advisor, my enrollment coach. And I decided to use that time here during my lunch to possibly apply for more scholarships. So I've been trying to be proactive towards applying for scholarships and the FAFSA and all that stuff, making sure everything is good to go so that I don't fall behind here in the enrollment process, since I started a little bit late. So I'm just doing my best to stay up to date with everything. So as I'm waiting for the meeting with my enrollment coach, I'm just gonna use that time to apply for some more scholarships, and hopefully I get them. We could use as much financial help as we can get. No, I think other than that, that was kind of the only thing that I had questions on. Okay. And are they all kind of the same, or is there something different with them, or it's just the dates? Okay, got it. And this one, there's no charge to these, right? Okay, I'll probably just do the sooner one. I like to get things done and out of the way. Love my enrollment coach. I always have anxieties right before because I have all these worries, I have all these questions, but they always help me feel better. Okay, so it is currently 5 p.m. I got off of work and I got an email that I need to register for my classes. Okay, quick change of plans. I'm actually going to hold off on registering for my classes until I talk to my advisor, because I thought I could probably do this, but it doesn't really tell me what classes I need. Plus, I don't know, depending on what I had done with my transcript, because I do have my associates done, so I have all my generals done, and I have some other classes that might be able to transfer, so maybe I should just wait. I'm realizing that, and then just talk to my advisor and then see what I actually needed to take. Okay, but look at how pretty my little admission thing is. Okay, since we're taking a break, we are going to continue on with dinner. So when I got home, I started making, guess what? Take a wild guess. Chicken Caesar salad, but this time I'm gonna make it into like a chicken, wait, what are they called? Snack wraps from McDonald's from back in the day. I actually never had them. My sister used to be obsessed with them, and she says she's been craving them. So I'm gonna try to make something similar to it, but without the breaded chicken, because today I was a little lazy to make the breaded chicken, but it's actually very similar. Like, it's literally just the lettuce, chicken, and cheese. I think that's all she said it was. So I made chicken, grilled chicken. I prepared a little bit of a Caesar salad with some Parmesan cheese, because last time I forgot to add Parmesan cheese to it. And we're gonna use these spinach wraps.
Is mine or is this yours?
So the snack wraps have been assembled. Close your eyes. I did break one of them, but I'm going to toast them up a little bit. I was actually watching one of my old videos the other day, and whenever I would have pre-workout, I would always do a little TED Talk time. So I think today we're gonna do that, and I just wanted to share some of my concerns with going back to school. So really, it's not gonna be a TED Talk, but more so like a therapy session. But thank you for joining me. I guess like my biggest concern at the moment is that I'm not gonna have as much free time as I have now. And this is just kind of like one of those things where you have to really evaluate like what you want more, because I do enjoy my free time. I love free time. I love being able to just do whatever I want, not have a lot of things kind of restricting me from doing what I want. But at the same time, like I think about all of those days where I'm just laying in my bed, not doing anything, just wishing that I had something more to do, or the times that I'm sitting at work and I'm thinking to myself, this is not where I thought I would be. There are so many times where I feel so defeated by life because I feel like there's so much more that I could be doing, but I'm not doing anything about that, and I just end up keeping myself here out of fear of wanting to pursue better, but feeling like I'm not good enough to pursue that. So with school, you know, I'm going into information technology. It's a STEM degree, and you know, you hear from other people like, oh, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of math, it's like all of these things. They make it seem so scary. Or even just you reading things online sometimes too, words can seem so fancy and make things seem scarier than they might actually be. And so it's so easy to just talk yourself out of that and be like, I don't think I can handle this. And I think that am in over my head at times, wanting to pursue this while also being full-time and also doing YouTube and also wanting to have a social life. Like, I'm like, do I really think I can handle everything? And I feel like I can. It's just, again, like that little fear sometimes gets the best of me, and it's like, I don't think you can, but I know that I can. I know that I'm great at time management, and it's a challenge that I kind of want to see how it goes, you know, trying to balance work, trying to balance school, trying to balance a social life, and trying to balance YouTube all at the same time. Like, I actually really want to put myself through that challenge. Like, I feel like I can do it. I know that I can do it. It might take some time to adjust, but I'm actually really excited. I think that's kind of what's carrying me through, is that I'm excited about this next chapter too. And despite all of those fears that I have, that excitement is carrying me through because I want this.
The real question is, how are you?
Why wouldn't that be okay?
Okay, so I'm currently making some breakfast. I'm gonna start off with a little protein shake. I also took out some chicken because later today I'm gonna make chicken alfredo because I have been craving pasta. And I decided to start rewatching Gossip Girl, but as I'm rewatching it, I just remember how much I hated Dan Humphrey. Like, the only other person I've hated just as much as Dan Humphrey was Ross from Friends. Like, I just hate those two characters. They just annoy me so much, and I just can't with them. But, you know, I'm willing to push through it for my Queen Blair.
I was gonna make waffles. Ooh, sorry, Dad.
Yeah, I can't.
But I want to hear about your day later. And your party.
When we get back?
You guys missed a really great show.
Okay, we are back from the store. As you can tell, I am not flustered. What's the word?
Exhausted?
Yes, like heat exhaustion. It is horrible. Also, I'm wearing this shirt that is very boobalicious. It shows my arms, something I'm totally not comfortable with. But you know what? With this heat, I need to stop putting myself through torture because I just don't want to show too much for other people. Like, screw other people. I feel good. I actually felt good in my little tank top today. I was watching this video the other day, and they were talking about how a lot of the times we stop ourselves from experiencing certain things because we don't want to be judged by the way our body looks. Anyways, the whole reason I brought you guys out is because I wanted to show you guys our purchase. We bought a little egg, what are these called? Egg crates? Egg drawers for the refrigerators. You can put up to 40 eggs. This is how we used to store our eggs, but now they'll have their own little place here.
I'm gonna put this one in the freezer. I already have one out in the fridge.
All right, while we wait for our macaroni and cheese to be done, I'm gonna go ahead and try to reorganize this fridge. As you can see, it is stuffed full. There we go. It looks a little bit more like everything has its place. So I ended up using our old little egg thing for all of the cheeses. We have so much cheese. The egg thing did not fit in here, so I put it in the fridge in the back. So this is the outfit that I ended up going for. It's just a little black tank top. I got this one from Goodwill recently. It's actually from from Gap. And then these are the Bermuda shorts that I got from Target. I love these shorts. They're so comfortable. They're by the brand Ava, I think is how it's pronounced. And then I just put on my Sambas, some socks, and man, even with this much skin showing, I was sweating. It is horrible outside. And like I was saying earlier, I recently am becoming more aware of all the situations that I miss out on, or situations that I put myself in to avoid wearing things like this, because I don't want anyone to have an opinion on me. The thing is that I was so insecure about showing all of this area because like I have stretch marks, or like I'm just very uncomfortable with how loose and flabby my arms are, but at the same time, like I think it looks so cute. So really I would just stop myself because I have all of these different little insecurities that really maybe only I notice and other people probably don't even pay attention to, or you can't even see if you're standing far away. So I'm just trying to live my life now and not let my insecurities get in the way, because we just avoid so many situations or ruin so many moments for ourselves because we're so focused on how we look. You know, there are so many days where I want to wear a cute outfit like this, but then I stand too much in the mirror and then I start nitpicking everything and I'm like, oh well, I don't like it because of this and this, and I'm comfortable with this, and then I end up scrapping the whole outfit and then I go back to just my jeans and oversized t-shirt. But like I feel good wearing outfits like this now. Like I just feel cute, and I'm kind of exploring my fashion sense and what I like and what I don't like, what looks good on me, what doesn't look good on me. I'm just learning to love me entirely and not stop myself anymore. We're just growing and evolving over here, and I'm so happy. I just feel so good, you know? We're working on ourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally. Go me, I'm so proud of me.
어떻게 우리 소리 아프겠다. 괜찮아?